Good day. We are at the parking lot of P15. Gonna go do some fat biking. It's about -8 degrees, but it's open here and it's super windy. It's cold. Put down my goggles and let's get going. All right, so you need to have a pass to use the Gatineau Park trails, especially maintained ones. So there's my yearly pass. The sites, there's people at the trailhead who are checking it. So let's get going. Okay, so this is my first trip up to the fat bike trails in Gatineau Park. So you can see this trail is really wide and well packed down. So this is leaving from parking lot P15. I think I mentioned that earlier. So basically, they do groom some of the trails for cross-country skiing. There's trails set up for snowshoeing. The ones that are set up for snowshoeing are generally also set up for fat biking. This is trail system, the 70s. So I'm on trail 70 right now. It's the main thoroughfare, and then off of that you can jump onto 71 and hit some other ones if you want.
Full flat. Nice. Hi. Yeah. Good show. Take care. Thank you.
So the GoPro doesn't do this justice, but this is pretty steep. So the snow was really great this day when I went riding. I can't remember the temperature. I think I might have said it back there, maybe -10 or so. That's Celsius. And there was no ice on the trails. It was all packed snow. Lots of grip. It's super fun. So some of the things on the bike that you may be seeing, right in the center, there is like a bag that's carrying my DSL camera. And on the handlebars on the left and right, those are my pogies, which are basically neoprene covers that I can stick my hands into, and I've got lots of room to use my brakes and my shifters, and it really helps to keep your hands warm, to the point where I can take off my gloves sometimes. And the final thing you can see is on the front, I'm using these large bottle holders or cages that are holding 2 waterproof bags, and inside those I have a change of clothes, like snow pants and another snow jacket in case I require. So the trail, as you can see, I've showed a few people on the trail, but it was actually really busy this day. It was such a nice day. All right, we made it to one of the stops or rest points along the trail. So I'm on trail 70. It's about 4 kilometers to here. That house there, that little chalet, it's basically got a fireplace in it. So it's a good spot to stop, warm up. So they've got these scattered throughout the park. Some steep trails in there. Really good workout in the legs. Spinning as fast as I can, but still grinding. I don't know how that's possible, but it's possible on a fat bike. All right, so let's jump back on and let's go and hit 70.
All right, let's bomb down this hill.
Okay, so just after I turned off recording back at that chalet,
Lots of hills here.
a ski patrol person came out who was like on cross-country skis and asked me if I was enjoying the trails, asked where I was heading to, told him I was going to go hit 71, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's a steep one. It's really difficult. You've done it before, right?" And I said, "No, it's my first time out here." He goes, "Oh, that's really difficult." I said, "Okay." He's like, "All right," and he kind of just raised his eyebrows, turned around and walked away. And yeah, we're gonna go do that next. It was super steep, but it was super fun.
Okay, 71 is down there.
And the ski patrol at the cabin said, "Oh, 71, that's really difficult." That sounds fun. Let's do it.
Also sounds like I might be walking a bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
But let's find out. A little less maintained. Should be interesting. Oh, clipped in. Oh, yeah. Much narrower. Less room for air here. Starting warming up. I have my gloves off because I've got the pogies. So hands are warming up inside there now. It's about -8 when I started. Really windy out in the open. And now I'm probably too warm with my coat on. Oh well. Always a balance. bobsledding. The holes are deep to the side where people have stepped off. See, oh, man. Ugh. I start to fall over. That is steep. Okay. Well, this looks like a doozy. Crash right here. You see big crashes where bikes went off. All right, let's try to get started here. The trail's not even very wide. You put your foot down. There we go. Okay, he's right. This one's hard. Tricky. Good challenge. Nope. I'm not that silly. Let's speed up this footage. Get me to the top.
All right, so there's a lot of climbing on this trail because you're basically climbing over a hill, a very big hill, or a ridge line. And I finally crashed, or just fell over. So basically just, I don't know, kind of like lost balance, fell over. So trying to get up is fun because you can see the snow is at least a foot or more deep in the trail. And then it's another foot or so on the sides. So when you fall into it, you are underneath the trail and you got to try and get up out of it.
Woo.
So all this grinding will have a payoff.
There's no way I'm getting up this on the bike.
Okay, so this is steep, and there's another section that's steeper.
Need crampons.
And the way I'm getting up here is I'm rolling the bike forward. I am holding the brakes to give me, or balance myself, and then I move my feet forward. So that's how you basically get up.
All right, roll bike forward, hold brakes, step up. This is that steep. There we go, flat section. Trying to put my weight on one foot and I'm sinking in the snow. All right, onward. Oh, booyah. Steep.
Okay, so we're getting close to the warning sign. So it is going to be getting a little steeper because all the stuff I just climbed up, I'm now getting to descend the other side. Now, it doesn't look too steep or anything, but you got to remember this bike is no suspension except for its big tires, and it doesn't have a dropper seat, like a dropper post on it, so I can't easily drop the seat while I'm going down a hill if it gets really steep.
All right.
So that was just grinding up a section. I'll tell you, man, fat biking is one heck of a workout.
All right. Now steep one.
Okay, so this is the steepest section. We're going to get up to the peak, and now we're going to descend. So I'm basically saying there's the warning sign, and so this is the really steep section going down. Now, why is there no audio? Well, the camera, gets too cold. The camera actually is going to start to have some video artifacts you're going to see here, and the sound didn't record. So I had a soundtrack that was here for it, but it actually was nothing. So you can see some of the artifacts there. But as I'm going down this, it is so steep, and you don't want to fall off the side, or you're going to, you're going to really like face plant. So I had the brakes on and was just kind of sliding the back end of the bike down sections of it. Now this is flatter again. The very first part was the steepest, but it does get a little bit steep again. So it's pretty worthwhile. After this, I don't have footage, but the trail is a 71. I took off of 70. I jumped onto 71 at the second intersection to the right coming from P15. And when I came down to the bottom here, you can go off and extend the 71 route by turning left, or you can turn right to go back towards P15. So that's what I did. I went back towards the right. And most of the rest of the trip is downhill, except for when you get close to P15, which is funny. They're just short depressions, like in a little mini ridge line. And so they're just really fun to go down, but then you got to hop off and climb up. And so this is Dave. He's a fellow cyclocrosser, and he was out for a ride the same day. So we're just chatting it up before I run out of footage. Until next time, go ride your bike, even if it's winter. Hey, even if you're in Seattle and you're having the biggest snowfall in, like, I don't know what, 10, 20, 50 years, go ride your bike. It's fun, even in the snow.